It's a swinging S station in Buffalo, the big WUFO.
Carolyn back. So as you can see, okay,
Or not.
it was, it was some very interesting times. I guess when we all were here, okay, at the time we were here, and I was telling the story about the famous WUFO back door.
Oh, yeah.
I talked about how everybody started laughing when you say the back door. I mean, the back door at WUFO was where you got fired. It was where you got hired, okay? And basically, the parking lot was everything. When you were in the parking lot when you were mad, you were in the parking lot when you were happy.
Right. Things happen.
So, you want to talk about the significance of the WUFO parking lot?
A lot of times, on-air guests or off-air guests waited in the parking lot.
That was our green room, our water cooler. Yeah.
That's right.
It was everything.
And don't think, see, we weren't always gospel, so it was a bunch of other stuff.
And I remember.
Who left this cigarette in here?
You know what? I gotta tell this story. I had my girlfriend back at the time. I remember I was like in my early 20s.
Right.
And there was a young lady that was here. Waiting for me in the lobby. Who I didn't know who she was, but she was waiting for me in the lobby. So I went and I said, well, ma'am, it's been nice, meeting you and everything. And she went out the front door. So I went out the back door and I see this woman coming at me, and she's throwing fists at me because she thought that I was dating the woman in the front. Yeah. And she came in the back door. And I said, now this is hilarious. And that's the kind of stuff, the back door, the significance of the back door.
That's right.
That was our lives. We had all kinds of stuff going on back then.
That's right.
It was hilarious.
I used to tell the story, I said, what it was? Going out the back door was kind of like, it's like you go out the back door of WUFO and step into a much greater door someplace else. And you were always feel prepared for what you were going to step into.
Oh my God! I mean, with the myriad, like the word myriad. That's a good scrap-up word.
That's very good. I like
of personalities that came through these doors. I mean, the late great Frankie Crocker, who was probably he set the benchmark for what black radio announcers should sound like. I mean, you had Jerry Bledsoe, you had Gary Bird, and I went to high school with Gary. Okay. So we were all mad at Gary because Gary would be wearing a little skinny ties. Like sixth period, I gotta go. I mean, I'm getting ready to go on the radio. I'm sorry, he's Imhotep right now.
Oh, right, that's right.
I'd be like, Gary. Yeah, mama named you Gary. What's up? I mean, Gary Bird,
Dwayne
late
Dancer.
Yeah, Dwayne Dancer, the late Don Early Allen.
Wow. Right. Wow.
I mean, WUFO, Mark Vann,
David Wilson,
Keith Pollard, the disco guy,
right.
Will Funkify. I mean, Bob,
Al Parker.
Chucky T.
Right.
Al Parker Jr.
Oh, Lord.
The late brother Ted.
Right.
I mean, the people that came through here, it's unbelievable, and it's like you always were prepared when you went somewhere else.
Right. That's what
they were like, huh? I mean, and to give you an example, Cynthia Young, who started out as an intern here, is now on is it Magic or Kiss? Kiss in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Blowing it up.
The women, that's another whole subject by itself. Lynn Hayes. That's
Darcel.
Yeah. The women that came.
Reverend Dr.
Darcel.
Right. What about the white boy, Johnny Otis?
Oh my goodness, I forgot about him. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, he was great too. I mean, we had
Johnny Otis.
Gwen, what was Gwen's name? The news director.
Jonathan. The news guy. That's right. That's right. As a matter of fact, didn't he do like a version of the Blues Show or something?
Absolutely. And he was good.
And he was good. He was doing.
I hear he's a big time something in DC now.
Actually, no. Well, at one time he was working for the New York Times.
Yeah. He's in DC now. Last I heard.
Yeah. So like he's doing his thing. So it's just amazing to me though the talent that has kind of run through WUFO. And it's funny, I mean, because like you say, you're going to several stations, and what I've always noticed, and we used to have these.
That mic stand still won't stand up.
Still won't stand up. But you know, I mean, we would have
John Blakely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Laverne Blakely. Bobby Wonder.
Kelly Carson.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is Mr. Carson?
Mr. Carson's doing well. He's living in Cleveland, Ohio right now.
Okay.
Wow,
Musa. Remember Musa?
Yeah.
Is
know,
Warren Epps? Is he?
Jeez. Almost my whole family came through here.
Yeah.
It was Kelly Carson, Keith Pollard, David Michael, me.
You. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We were talking about that the other day. Yes.
Everybody jammed. You had
Yes.
to. The pressure was always on you.
Well, the thing that has happened, the thing that was kind of funny. Oh, yes.
Yes, that's
We're
right.
having two conversations at the same time, ladies and
Exactly. But the thing that was funny that, I think about this, coming through here at the time, especially when I did, okay, I came through here through the Buffalo City schools, okay, and the thing is, to this day, they had something called the Executive Internship Program. Came through there and scored the highest marks they had ever seen. I got like triple A's basically on all the way through. But the funny part about that, when I think about it now, was that how the connection came, the church. Okay, the funny part about it is that I actually went to the same church that his mother did. So his mother comes over and actually says, I said, well, I kind of want to be in radio. I'm about 14, 15. And I said, I kind of want to be in radio, but I'm not sure. They said, well, baby, just go over there. My son work over there at WUFO.
Wow.
And so I go over there, and then boom, I'm in. Okay? And Byron tells me later, he said, did you think you wasn't going to get on? My mom said it. So it was, so it's like,
great.
So I don't know, man. WUFO, again, it's just kind of a sentimental thing and probably will always be. And I think anybody that has come through the doors, you can't do anything but love it. You know what I mean? You do what you gotta do, but at the same time, you still love it.
And the people that listened to this radio station, I'll say it, the other station, the one that's on, there's two speakers, 93.7, yeah. They listened to us. Remember they used to call us on our show?
Call us.
Right. Ron Atkinson was like,
Right.
Who was that? Who was that? I was like, get off the phone and go and do your little ass show. Carol Blackman.
Wow.
Oh,
She's in Atlanta as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She's on Magic in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Lee Pettigrew, who was over there.
He was there at the time.
Do you remember a promotion? That was the funniest one. We had a promotion here one time, and this one, Michael Jackson was real hot. And this one here, Jeff Grant, does a commercial that comes on. You hear Michael Jackson. He says, let's face it, Michael Jackson is burned up. Burned out.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, that's the Pepsi thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
Yeah, I do remember that. I absolutely remember that. Yeah, of course I remember it. And you know what? Speaking of irony, remember the day that the late Marvin Gaye died.
Right.
Yeah.
And we were listening to it. Somebody called me and said, Marvin Gaye died. I was like, get out of here.
Right.
Cut it out.
Right.
Right.
Cut it out. Mm-hmm. And the phone line started blowing up. I said, Mark, somebody just, Mark, like, get out of here, because we didn't hear anything.
Right.
So we decided to put the board in queue, and Tanae Crew.
Right. Now that was it. When she said it.
Tanae Crew on Sheridan Broadcasting Network. They were the Sheridan
Broadcast. That's right.
Came on and said, Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, that was devastating. Couldn't believe it. And we pretty much, and the way he died, I think that was the thing, the shocker.
Right.
Yeah, the way
Exactly.
And he had just been to Buffalo a few weeks before that.
Right.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you're right, because that
Marvin Gaye, Sheila E.,
I remember
Vanessa Williams.
Sheila E. Then, okay, I kept saying, who's this woman playing the drums?
Wow.
We were back behind stage, okay, and went behind the stage, and she was just standing there, and I thought this was the most gorgeous woman
She still is.
that I had ever seen in
She
my
still is.
life, right?
still is.
And you know, I remember walking up to her and saying, "Who are you?" Right?
And she said,
and never
"Security."
knew.
Yes. Can we please escort this young man?
Her security was Prince.
Oh, you know we got a million stories.
Exactly.
I got one for you right here. It's a New York story though. Well, you know, I left here when I left here after a couple of stints at radio, various places. I ended up at Warner Brothers Records.
Right.
And I had a chance to work with artists like Prince.
Right.
This thing at 11 o'clock. No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Prince looks over at me and turns to Billy. Billy, would you have him direct all inquiries to you? I said,
Wow.
I said, he's right here. Come on, light skin. Now, come on. How you gonna play me like that?
Wow.
So, however you thought he was,
That's true.
That's how he was.
absolutely.
Wow.
I got another one. Remember the time we met him backstage at Memorial Auditorium?
Yes.
Remember his big bodyguard with the blonde hair? Prince is coming out in just a minute.
Chick.
Yeah, Chick. Prince is coming out in just a minute. Do not look into his eyes.
I was emceeing a show during the Purple Rain tour, and I had to get off stage, and Chick was standing there. So I'm trying to walk past him, and I'm looking at him saying like, "Excuse me," and he wouldn't budge.
Prince is coming through.
Right, and I'm like, "Sir, I need to get off the stage," and he would not move. I literally had to turn sideways and squeeze my way through because he wouldn't move. Yeah. I'm like, "Say, bruh," I really wanted to go there, but he's like 600 pounds bigger than me, so I couldn't say nothing. But yeah, that's.
And then he said, "They divert your gaze." I'm like, "Really, sir?"
Wait, last one. Frankie Crocker was backstage with me and Keith Pollard, the Disco
I
Tigers,
remember
Jim Grant.
in the odd.
And LTD says, "Mr. Crocker, we want to take a picture with you." Mr. Crocker says, "I'm sorry, I don't take pictures with ugly people." Yeah, and it was serious. And then I cracked a smile and was just done.
I went and sat down. And when I ended up, ironically enough, working for Warner Brothers Records, he was one of the program directors that I had to call on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and everybody else, it was like you'd have to set up an appointment like a month. And all I said was, "Yo, man, I'm from WUFO, Buffalo."
Yep, that was.
He was like, "Wow,
that's right.
WUFO."
That's right. I actually got a chance to speak to him in New York just because I said I was from WUFO.
He started asking me, he says, "Yeah, man, Buffalo, where'd you live?"
That's right.
Oh, he was looking down like, because you know he had the little eyes that was like, tiny. I'm like, what's he looking at? Bless his heart.
Wow.
He started asking me about things. He says, "So are they still running the commercial for Sherman Walker's funeral home?"
Wow.
I said,
forgot about Sherman Walker.
Wow.
Don't you remember the gospel hour?
And he remembered that. But you say WUFO,
Thank
to
you.
a lot of people, you get carte blanche.
That's right. I mean, and this is still this way across the country.
Absolutely.
I said the same thing to Bobby OJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's like
Right.
folks who don't know Bobby is actually in Memphis.
Yeah.
Okay. He's at WDIA, another heritage black station
Right, yeah.
in Memphis, and I mentioned WUFO to him, and he went nuts.
Right. Right.
And he started naming the list just like we were.
Right.
Danny Harris.
So
Wow, Danny
Harris. That's right.
Man.
Mike
Danny.
Roberts.
Oh, man. Mike Roberts came from here.
The Mike Roberts. And all of these people are doing
Well,
so well.
You guys need to Google these names.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
so folks, I'll tell you what we're going to do is this. Look, want to see you at the Hall of Fame tomorrow, okay? We got like 1,000 more stories like this, like what you're hearing. All right, you can still get your tickets. Of course, you can get them at Doris Records. You can get them here, 89 LaSalle, the studios of WUFO. So come and do just that, and we're going to look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to go eat. Talk to you.